Oh, I just had enough. How that hurt. That really got me. Oh, gotta see how I'm gonna get it up now. Oh. So I dropped the bike. Some pretty deep sand. And I had my ribs in the process. So lifting it up is proving to be a bit of a difficult thing to do. So now we're just gonna wait and see if somebody comes past. Give it an hour. Maybe it does, and I'll hit the SOS button. But I'm hoping that somebody will come past. Last thing we'll do is hit that SOS button. Okay, so because I can't lift the bike, compliments of the hurt ribs, I have no option but to wait for somebody to come by and hopefully give me a hand to lift the bike up. But okay, I'm in good spirits. Other than the ribs, I'm okay. Yeah, it's caught me by surprise. So worst case scenario, I'll just set up camp somewhere at the side of the road. I've got water, I've got food, so I should be okay. That's the worst case scenario. Mate, the flies are relentless. Anyway, I'll speak to you guys down the road, hopefully. Create a bit of a drop, give it a chance to stand it up. It's unbelievable. My ribs are killing me. I've got a million flies keeping me company at the moment, but I could use somebody, a good Samaritan that's going to come past and help me lift the beast and help me get out of this predicament. I've lifted this before a couple of times at least, no problems, but because of my hurt ribs, I can't do it. Tried, can't do it. So worst case scenario, like I've said, I'll pitch my tent somewhere down there, and hopefully somebody will come past. If not today, tomorrow. Don't know how much more. I've been drinking water like this. No, tomorrow. I shouldn't be doing that, I guess. But I did feel dehydrated. So anyway, we'll see how we go. Okay, so I'm out of that little gully. Thank goodness 4 other bikers came past and gave me a hand to lift up the bike. And yeah, my ribs are actually killing me. So I think I have to reevaluate what this trip is going to have to be about. And at this stage, it's about getting back home as easy as possible. So I think I'm going to turn left into Strzelecki Track, head towards Maree, so I can go asphalt all the way back, and hopefully that'll do the trick, because every movement now is absolutely killing me. but at least I'm out of there. So far, knock on wood, I'm alive, and I get to go see my family again. Fingers crossed. So see you all down the road. Is that tarmac that I see, or is it a hallucination? Oh my goodness, it is. Oh, I can breathe a little. Sitting down, I can breathe. Oh, tarmac for as far as I can see. How good is that? So the pain in the ribs is getting worse and worse. I'm actually glad that I made the decision to not go to Cameron Corner and head back towards civilization. Having said that, the Strzelecki Track was brutal. It would have been brutal if it wasn't, if I didn't have an injury. It would have been brutal. It was, I found, for me anyway, when I did the Australian Track, the data track was like a freeway in contrast. I think that the last the last 60 kilometers of the Strzelecki Track, as you head towards Lyndhurst, as you can see, it's bitumen, good old blacktop, and extremely welcomed. I never thought I would say that. Never thought that I'd see the day that I would say something like this, but here I am. Anyway, the Strzelecki Track was not the greatest for me. It would have been under different circumstances, but anyway, it is what it is. I can now also say that I've done the Strzelecki Track. Apparently on the other side, it gets better. Anyway, it is what it is. Now, Lyndhurst is where I'm going to try and get a donga, so I can rest for tonight. And hopefully when I wake up in the morning, it won't be anywhere near as bad. Well, the pain won't be anywhere near as bad as it is right now. We'll have a couple of beers, one for Dodger and one for Dazza, because last time I was in Lyndhurst, I was with those two young gentlemen. It was a memorable night. We all shared a room. Everybody snored and farted. It's epic. Anyway, let's see how we go. Hopefully we can find a room. See you down the road. Oh, well, leaving Lyndhurst, I'm going to try and head towards as south as possible for the day. Yeah, every single little bump, I feel it straight away. All in all, I think I slept for a total of an hour and a half last night. Because every time I moved sleep, I'd wake up in agony. So anyway, I'm looking forward to getting home as fast as I possibly can. Trip's not over. I've still got quite a few kilometers to get back home. So I'll put the drone up once or twice again before I get there. Just that getting off the bike and getting back on is a little bit painful, so I won't be doing it as frequently as I would like. Anyway, I'll see you down the road. So despite the pain, I have to say that I'm in awe of the landscape. It's an amazing place, the Outback, and if you haven't visited already, I strongly recommend that you do. It's just an amazing place. Now, if you happen to like adventure riding, then I think Flinders Ranges should be considered the mecca for all us riders. It has everything possibly hoped for. Tracks varying skill levels, but more importantly, the scenery while you're riding these tracks is just out of this world. It is absolutely sensational. So I know that you would probably know most of this if you're watching my channel, but if you happen to come across it for the first time and you don't know much about Flinders Ranges, I strongly recommend that you make your way out there. It is one of the most beautiful parts of the world that you'll ever go to. So apparently in Craddock, you can camp behind the pub. But anyway, they had a sign saying buy beer, camp for free. So note to self. So I'm actually contemplating of staying over at Arkaroola for the night. Last time I came through was with Dodger and Darren. And yeah, even though it was an eventful night, compliments of the floods, that town has stuck in my mind. And yeah, I thought, why not stay over there and then continue on tomorrow to get to halfway between say Arkaroola and my home. So then it's just an extra one night. See how we go. Let's first find out if there's any availability in their caravan park, and we can take it from there.
So I made it to Arkaroola today. I don't think I'd be able to go much further than that. Total of approximately 300 and something kilometers. I'm staying at the Arkaroola caravan park, which is the same spot that we stayed last time we came through this town with Dodger and Darren. Hoping that I'll be able to get more than 1 hour sleep tonight. I'm going to be taking some painkillers and hopefully they actually help. See how we go, because tomorrow we've got a big day planned. At least 500 plus kilometers have to be made so that I can be home in a couple of days at the very worst scenario. Anyway, I'll see you down the road. Well, good morning. It's almost 7:30 a.m. I'm all packed up, ready to go. I managed to sleep close to 4 hours last night, which is perfect. Well, better than what it was the night before. My ultimate goal is to get to Strzelecki today. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. It's about 650 kilometers from where I am right now, but I'm going to try my best. Worst case scenario, just stop a little bit earlier than that. But the ultimate goal is Strzelecki and then carry on the day after that all the way home. So yeah, just looking forward to doing just that. so I didn't make it to Sea Lake after all. The eyes were starting to close a little bit because I hadn't slept well for the last couple of days. The ribs started to hurt too, so I thought, you know what, let's just stop over, find a cabin and rest up for the day and continue on tomorrow. So I made it all the way to Morgan, which is right by the river. I've stayed here a number of times, but usually just pitch a tent. However, for this time I just got a cabin, and hopefully I get to sleep a little bit better tonight. Anyway, continue on to Sea Lake for tomorrow. See you down the road. Okay, I slept a little bit better last night. I got at least 5 hours sleep. So I'm gonna make a run for it. I'm gonna try and make it all the way from Morgan to home, which is approximately, well, just under 900 kilometers. No guarantees, but I will give it a shot. I wanna get to see my family a day earlier, give them a bit of a surprise. I have just stopped over at Murrayville. I needed to take a little bit of a break because fatigue was starting to set in. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it home tonight. It's just the last few days have taken a toll, and I am feeling it a little bit. So anyway, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a crack, see how far we can actually get, but it's just looking less likely that I'm going to get home. Just going to make myself a quick coffee. And then I'll keep cracking on. So I know that at the start of the day I did mention that I'm going to try and make it all the way home, which was closer to the 900 kilometers to get there. Now, I've just managed to do 400 and something kilometers, 450, whatever it was, to get to Salt Lake. And I have to say that I'm already spent. Now, the easy thing would have been to just book a room. I'm sure they're available at the pub, go have a shower, go get a nice meal, a cold beer, and call it a day. But no, I'm actually going to put myself through a little bit more pain and try to actually make it home after all. I think I've got another close to 400 kilometers to go anyway, so I'm going to be getting at home at night time, if I do make it late at night, so hopefully I get to surprise everybody there. Let's see if we can make it happen. See you down the road.